Yo, what's up? This is P Diggy 22. So I'm gonna do what I think Destiny needs to do to make this game better. So first, we're gonna start off with the obvious. Obviously, the number one problem in this game from the alpha beta phase is that the network can be really laggy at times. I came in across a few instances where players didn't even take damage, so you'll see those clips. So mainly, I don't know why that happens. I assume it's either their host or just some kind of bug in the game where they don't take damage, because literally we would have like 5 or 6 dudes shooting at one guy to kill him. Like severe damage delays. It's crazy. The other problem I had, this was kind of controversial. I was saying, a lot of people were telling me how good headshots were in this game, and I was saying that they were overrated. So I got a clip of me just getting headshots and killing a guy, and me just getting body shots and killing a guy. So what I found out was, it takes, when you shoot a guy in the head, it's 5 headshots. You'll get 5 damage indicators before before the player dies, and you don't get any more. And then for body shots, I got 11 damage indicators before the player died, or 11 shots before the player died, not damage indicators. So 5 headshots before a player died, and 11 body shots before a player died. Now, when I put these videos side by side, unfortunately, I was using 2 different weapons in each clip, but you could kind of get the gist of what I'm saying on why headshots are pretty overrated in this game. A lot of it does have to do with damage delay. As you'll see in the headshot clip, I'll get 5 headshots, but the character does not actually die until 8 damage markers in. And that's with the starter rifle. The other clip with body shots, I get 11 body shots, and I think it's 12 damage or 12 damage hit markers, 12 hit markers with body shots, with the Shingen, which is a faster rate of fire, lower damage weapon, and the starter rifle is a higher damage weapon with a lower rate of fire. So if you watch the time to kills when I put them side by side, you'll notice it's pretty insignificant, and it's almost non-existent. So unless you're using a sniper rifle or a semi-auto, headshots don't really matter much in this game until they fix the damage delay. So that was my main problem, is it kind of eliminated headshots, basically. The network did. And maybe they do need to, I personally think they should increase the headshot damage. But after looking at some of the perks on the weapons, you can get damage increase weapon attachments. So you can artificially increase headshot damage. Which, I don't know how I feel about that. I personally think body damage and headshot damage should always have the same multipliers, no matter what weapon you're using. As far as like assault rifles are concerned, like that each weapon class, you know what I mean? Kind of confusing, but not really. Then the other part I had, this part was kind of funny, is you can report players for being too skilled. You can report players for being laggy. Obviously, that's good, or I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do skill-based matchmaking. I hope not, because once you start doing skill-based matchmaking, kind of ruins the game, in my opinion. Because then you can never really have fun, so to speak. You always have to fucking go try hard and use your best weapons and shit. I mean, I think they should keep it. There shouldn't be skill-based matchmaking, but there should be party-based matchmaking. So if you got a party of 3, you'll likely get matched up with a party of 3, and vice versa. So that's what I would do. This next problem really pissed me off. The loot drops in multiplayer. They gotta be the fucking worst multiplayer loot drops I've ever seen. So essentially what kept happening to me is during the Iron Banner special event, I never once got loot, a purple loot. And everyone else I played with did, and I got first place, I'd say, at least 70% of the time. So I'm getting first place nearly every game, and I never got loot. Well, I never got legendary loot. And then kids are getting last place and getting legendary loot, which that doesn't make sense to me. I think if you're not a good player, you should be forced to play PvE to get your good loot. If you're a good multiplayer player, then you should be able to get that loot through multiplayer. So what I was thinking is, for a loot system would be, you get plus like 1% or whatever for finishing the game in multiplayer. So even the losing team has a chance to get some. And then if you win, you get another plus 1%. So the winning team automatically gets plus 2%. If you finish top 3 on the winning team, you get another plus 1%. If you finish first place, you get another additional 1%. So first place you get 4%, second and third 3%, everybody else 2%. So everybody has a chance to get loot. And then that also, it doesn't encourage large parties. So people would want to roll like groups of 3 so they can get top 3. So it promotes a little bit more of a more fun game, since you're not running into huge parties all the time. Because that could get a bit of annoying if you're not that great of a player and you're not running with a party. Or even make a no parties matchmaking lobby. Just one of them. I don't know. That could also work. What else did I dislike or want them to see improve on? I want them to get rid of passive special regeneration. You should only get your special if you're doing something in multiplayer. So I would reduce the cost to get your special by about 10 to 20%, depending on how that works out mathematically with timing. So if you're capturing points and stuff, you're gonna get your special. If you're not doing shit, you're not getting your special. That's how it should be. Obviously, they haven't announced anything from private matchmaking, which kind of concerns me. I don't think that it's gonna be in the game at launch, because no one's really asking for it on the forums. The forums are just filled with fucking nerds asking for weapon nerfs and shit. So I would like to see matchmaking. Private matchmaking, and show the host in private lobbies, allow us to set rounds and all that customization. I would say allow us to lock weapon categories and weapon types, and by weapon types I mean how, like, you could restrict a lobby to just white weapons and white gear, green weapons, green gear, purple gear, legendary gear. You can restrict all that and keep it to a single tier, if you know what I mean, for balance purposes. In case you don't want to play with weapons with like 6 buffs on them or whatever they have at legendary level. Also, they need better game modes. I don't know what they have planned, but I'm getting really sick of the domination style objective where you just stand on a circle. I don't like standing on circles. I like interacting with objectives when I play them. I'm hoping they have capture the flag. I'm sure they could come up with some other cool stuff as far as objective based. Maybe like a sabotage type of mode. Maybe like an acquisition style of mode where you gotta steal a tank and bring it back. I mean, that's kind of capture the flag, but it's a little... It incorporates vehicle gameplay, so it makes it a little bit different. Something like that, maybe like a... some sort of a... Maybe like a VIP escort mode. Anything like that where you have interactive objectives you can interact with. So, what else? That's pretty much it that I can think of. I pretty much covered everything that I didn't like or I wanted to see fixed. Also, they definitely need to change the audio settings. I want to be able to lower the in-game sound and raise the voice chat. They didn't make it where you could do that, so hopefully they fix that as well. I would still like to see fully customizable controls, but I'm not going to hold my breath for it. Anyways, looking forward to Destiny.
Oh my god, what a joke. This game sucks.